So as you can see, the sinking of the Lusitania was a very emotional moment. Now obviously this video tries to go for your emotions, such as with the choice of that very not if passionate is the right word for it, but very sentimental song by Evanescence. Pretty much anything is guaranteed to pull at your heartstrings when it's a song by Evanescence. But anyway, so this video kind of gave you a glimpse as to what the sinking of the Lusitania might have been like. You should know that there was a significant amount of press coverage of the sinking on both sides of the Atlantic, in Britain, throughout Europe, and of course in the United States. And that's kind of where we're getting at today. Next class, we're going to have a debate, the American Court of Public Opinion. And your task is to prove whether or not this action was justified. There will be, as we've said during the study hall, 3 sides to this debate. The German side saying yes, the sinking of the Lusitania was justified. The British saying no, it was not justified and may perhaps be considered a war crime. And the Americans will be listening very carefully during the debate, will ask questions, and will finally hold a vote and decide whether or not they think Germany can be liable for war crimes. So here's how next class is going to go. First we'll have the opening statements, which is what you guys are going to work on right now. Then we'll have a debate on each subtopic, and I'll explain what those are in a moment. We'll wrap up with some closing statements, and then a vote from the American Court of Public Opinion. So today, read through your handout as a team, answer any questions that come up together, please. You may choose to read out loud, or you can just read quietly, but make sure that you're working with it as a team. It's your copy to mark up, underline, write notes in, etc. And yes, those are real historical newspapers from the time. You're going to discuss as a group these different questions. What is the definition of a justified action in war? Did Germany commit a war crime by killing civilians? Did Britain commit a war crime by hiding military cargo in a civilian ship? Was the Lusitania a legitimate target? And should the United States declare war on Germany? For this activity, I'm going to ask you to not use any additional materials other than these handouts. I really want you guys to focus on the arguments that are there for our debate, so please no additional research. Then you need to create a 3 to 5 minute opening speech to support your side. If you don't finish, doing so would be homework, and you'd need to email it to me before the next class. So for period C, before next Tuesday, for period F, before next Wednesday. If you are one of the Americans, you can choose a middle ground. You don't need to say yes or no, or just one or the other. The others, however, I do want you to take one side on this issue. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to start working on, and you have until the rest of the period. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. Bye guys.